naghahanap na makakausap na mahanap sa batas. Ano po, Justice? Kasi, I don't know, kung nabalit nyo naman po siguro, yung kampo po ng dating Pangulo ay sumugod din sa Korte Suprema to seek help po, by asking for a TRO. Ngayon po na lumipad na, paano po yun?
Well, yung TRO will become moot na dahil nasa The Hague na, The Hague, no? Yung si former president. So, ano na yun, moot and academic na yung TRO. But they can also, the case can continue with respect to the whether there was compliance with the law on the arrest and surrender, no? Yun ang pwedeng mag-continue.
Oo. Ba, Justice,
pero dalawang ano yan there are two levels here, no?
Sige po.
The first issue is may jurisdiction ba ang ICC over Duterte, assuming that there was there were irregularities in the arrest of Duterte here, no? Kasi kiniklaim niya wala siyang warrant of arrest, no? May decision na ang ICC niyan, the very first case of surrender sa Democratic Republic of Congo, yung case ni Lubungko Dilo, no? Na ang principle that was applied, which was the principle also applied during the yung trials ng International Tribunal for Yugoslavia, that yung principle ang tinatawag nila, itong bagong principle na maging popular dito sa Pilipinas, male captus bene detentus, no? Kahit na wrongfully captured, good detention, no? So that principle says na the tribunal will have jurisdiction, will continue to have jurisdiction even if the accused was wrongfully arrested, no? Because the arrest has nothing to do with the tribunal. Dahil itong kaso na ito, yung isang military leader sa Congo, he was arrested by another country. He was detained without a warrant of arrest by another country. Tapos dumating yung ICC warrant of arrest. So sabi niya, yung arrest ko by another country, illegal yon. So, yung tinurn over ng that country, when I was turned over by that country to the ICC, illegal pa rin. Kasi illegal yung arrest. Ang decision na doon na kahit na wrongful arrest, wala namang involvement ang ICC doon.
Opo.
Ang detention niya was good. I mean, the ICC will continue to have jurisdiction. That has been the ruling in all the international tribunals ng Yugoslavia. Yung di ba there was a civil war, breakup of Yugoslavia, madaming tribunals yun, mga cases against crimes against humanity, war crimes. That has been applied, yung male captus bene detentus, wrongfully arrested, still the detention is valid.
Is valid, no? Tama. But pwede akong umatras.
Kahit na as far as ICC is concerned,
sige po.
and ICC has adopted this in the first surrender case, no? That was filed against it. They applied that same principle. This principle is also followed in the US, and many countries follow this.
Opo. Sige po. Atras ako, Justice.
So, yung as long as dinala mo yung, if the accused is surrendered to the ICC, the circumstances of his arrest by the surrendering state will not be inquired into.
Correct. O, nagets ko po. Parang kumbaga it will be upheld.
And andun na siya ngayon sa ICC. Ang titingnan lang ng ICC, is he the same person who is subject of the warrant of arrest? He was lawfully surrendered by the Philippines. It was the Philippine government itself that surrendered. So the jurisdiction of is
Opo.
proper.
O kumbaga, regardless kung paano nyo siya dinampot, basta dali nyo dito. Ganun ang point.
May exception dyan na pag there was torture, there was maltreatment, the International Tribunal will refuse to assume jurisdiction pag may torture o serious mistreatment. Wala namang ganyan nangyari dito. At saka that's the first level, from the level of the ICC. So this question of the lawyers of Duterte na wrongful arrest, wala siyang warrant of arrest, will not affect the jurisdiction of ICC. ICC will continue to its trial. The trial can proceed. Dito naman sa atin, the Supreme Court can still continue to hear the case, no? Dahil although wala ng TRO kasi nakalis na, it can still determine whether there was a wrongful arrest. Naman, wala pa namang sinasabi kung ano yung basis ginamit that the authorities is using, no? Yung sila General Torre, they have not really cited what Philippine law they're using. Pero merong batas tayo, no? Yung Republic Act 9851, that is the Philippine International Humanitarian Law. That is kasi we adopted the Rome Statute into our law. Pumasa tayo, Republic Act 9851 in 2009. In-approve natin yan. Batas na yan ngayon, no? Nakalagay doon, Section 17, babasahin ko in the interest of justice, the relevant Philippine authorities may dispense with the investigation or prosecution of a crime punishable under this act if another court or international tribunal is already conducting the investigation or undertaking the prosecution of such crime.
Yun yung ICC.
Ito yung importante. Instead, the authorities may surrender or extradite suspected or accused persons in the Philippines to the appropriate international court, if any, or to another state pursuant to the applicable extradition laws and treaties. So, nakalagay dito, the relevant Philippine authorities may surrender the accused persons in the Philippines to the appropriate international court in accordance with Philippine laws, extradition laws and treaties. When we were member of the ICC, Duterte withdrew our membership. Pero sabi ng Supreme Court, unanimous decision, we are still obligated to follow the Rome Statute for crimes committed while we were a member. Diba? Sinabi ng Korte Suprema natin yan.
Opo.
That was a decision that although effective na yung withdrawal ni Duterte, sinabi ng Korte Suprema, but for crimes committed while we were a member, we have the obligation to cooperate with the ICC. Ito
Tama
na yun.
po. Justice,
Oo.
Justice, may tanong lang po ko. Kasabi kasi ng Vice President, state kidnapping ang nangyari. At ginive up natin ang karapatan ng isang Filipino citizen in favor of the interest of the ICC.
Na dati pang Pangulo.
Ito na nga ang sagot ko dyan. From the point of view, hindi pa kasi wala pa namang explanation yung ating DOJ o yung DILG, ano yung batas na they're using, justifying for surrendering. Tawag dito surrendering ito surrendering former President Duterte to the ICC. Ang tingin ko, ito yung nasa isip nila. No, they have not yet mentioned this, but this is the most relevant provision. Basahin ko ulit. Instead, the authorities may surrender the suspected or accused persons in the Philippines to the appropriate international court pursuant to the applicable treaties. Sinabi ng Korte Suprema, we are still liable, we are still obligated under the Rome Statute, no, for crimes committed during that period that we were party to the Rome Statute. So ito yung palagay ko gagamitin nila. Hindi pa nila sinasabi, but I'm just it's just my because this is the most relevant provision, no?
Opo.
Ito yung
Yun ang gagamitin nilang
palagay ko
depensa.
gagamitin nila. That
Oo.
they surrender this,
Oo.
they surrender Duterte pursuant to this provision.
Correct.
Opo. Tama po yan.
Ngayon,
Opo, si Panico.
meron lang akong simpleng tanong, Justice. Sa lahat po ng nangyaring yan, mayroon po bang poder o may kapangyarihan po ba ang Korte Suprema natin na sabihan ang ICC
Yeah,
na
of
bumalik
course, because this
dalhin
happened
dito?
in the Philippines,
Opo.
no? They can decide. And this is a Philippine law, yung Republic Act 9851, Section 17, yung binasa ko ngayon. Ang ano yan, will this apply to President Duterte, former President Duterte, na the authorities, Philippine authorities, may surrender the accused in the Philippines to the appropriate international court, to the ICC. Ito yung palagay ko gagamitin ng administration, no? Ng DILG o PNP. Bakit nila sinurrender?
Opo. Justice,
Panico.
kapag ka po ba sinabi na nasa jurisdiction na ng ICC ang dating Pangulong Duterte, wala na po bang ibang opsyon ang ating Korte Suprema? Kunyari, sasabihin nila, ICC, ibalik nyo yan dito. Dito namin yan lilitisin. Meron po bang ganun poder ang Korte Suprema natin?
Well, we have no jurisdiction over the ICC, no, the Supreme Court. We have that. It's another tribunal.
Opo.
Oo. Ang pwede nilang sabihin, the ILG, PNP, what you did was unlawful. Pwede nilang sabihin yon. Pero kaya lang tapos na, ando na ngayon sa ICC. Ang sabihin naman ng ICC, wala kayong pakialam paano ninyo inaresto yan. Sinurrender ninyo, voluntarily surrendered by the Philippine authorities, and we had nothing to do with any, there is no maltreatment, no torture, no nothing. So we have under our own laws, under our own charter, statute, the Rome Statute, and then under the decisions of the ICC, we have jurisdiction.
So ang laban ngayon ng kampo ni dating Pangulong Duterte, doon na sa ICC.
Oo.
Wala na dito
Yeah.
sa Pilipinas. He
Yeah,
has to
for
hire
the
a good
purpose-
lawyer. Oh.
For the purpose of getting acquittal or being, for the purpose of the case being dismissed, the case in ICC, ang laban nila doon na. Walang nothing that the Supreme Court of the Philippines can do to cause the dismissal, no?
Opo.
Tama.
Pero
Sige po.
dito, pag may mali yung police o DILG, pwede mag-rule ang Supreme Court na mali yung ginawa ninyo.
Ay.